Hi, I'm Geoff Weaver. I want to thank Dave and the Chamber for having us here tonight. My lifelong effort to get everything in reverse alphabetical order is still not working because I'm always last, but I'll keep trying. Now, one of the things about judicial races is most people don't know who they're voting for other than their local judges. So I want to tell you just a little bit about myself. I was born in southern Indiana, grew up on a farm there. I graduated from DePauw University, attended Columbia University for graduate school, and graduated from New York University School of Law. I moved to Northeast Ohio in 1991. I was an assistant prosecutor when Steve LaTourette was a prosecutor. I started in the appellate division, and I was the appellate division. I handled all the appeals, including the appeals from the Lundgren cult cases in Kirtland. I live in Kirtland right now with Cheryl and my daughter Jessica and my son Alex. I have my own practice and mentor. It's called the Weaver Law Firm. In between, I worked for a firm in Lake County and briefly for a firm in Cleveland. I have a fairly broad base of experience. I have represented criminal defendants, I have prosecuted, I have represented people in civil cases, Social Security disability cases, everything pretty much except tax law and patent law, because you can't do that unless you're admitted to a different bar. I am currently primarily a probate attorney, but I have practiced in the Court of Appeals from day one, literally. I have probably participated in litigating approximately 50 appellate cases, both as a defendant, or well, the appellant and the appellee. I think that with that base of experience, I have what you want to see on the Court of Appeals. And the Court of Appeals, as Paul said, is a reviewing court. You don't have very often trials in the court. You just review what happened below. Having done that as a litigant, I'm sure that I'm completely capable of doing that. I also want to encourage you to do what Paul did and ask the attorneys that you know whether they think I'm a good lawyer or not. I think you're going to get a positive answer. Now, one thing I want to ask of everybody here. Judges are usually at the bottom of the ballot. That's why we always go last in these things. Please, whatever your political persuasion is, vote all the way down the ballot, because a lot of times the judicial candidates don't get the votes that the governor gets, or the county commissioners, or whoever. Vote all the way down. It makes a difference who is on these courts. And another issue you're going to have is there's a lot of judge candidates on the ballot, and you need to have one way to remember who's who. With me, in November, remember, leave it to Weaver. Thank you very much.